Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the left side as Red Chinese, we got India, Server Enjoyer. Red Chinese Communist detected. Spawn on the right side as the Magenta Byzantines with Scarlet Devil. And looks like we got both of these deer deposits back here along with some berries, so a pretty good amount of food. We also got a decent amount of natural coverage here in these forests, which eventually leads to this cliffside. So yeah, I think Magenta has a pretty good map spawn. Decent amount of berries also in the natural coverage area. Still just on this here, has to push forward with Wisdom, but can't be perfect. Red has all three small gold deposits behind him, so that's pretty safe for him. Additionally, the trading posts here, and with the natural foliage along this direction and the cliff face, maybe I'll go for some decent trade, but going way up here as well. Here deposits back here along with the berries and some stone. Pumbaa in the middle, but there's a lot of trees nearby, so that should be pretty safe as well. Magenda's now going for the Grand Winery. Here deposit here, and this is going to be a great spot for an outpost here based on this cliff face. Grand Winery right there, safe enough spot. Imperial Academy, doesn't really matter where it gets spawned. If you suppose it does double tax generation nearby. Additionally, cost 30%, officials cost 30% less. Nothing too significant there. Nice to have early on. We've got some sheeple, a lot of sheeple here. A lot of taxes can be collected on up there. Collecting up all the taxes there, or not all the taxes, still some taxes left here. Survival techniques being researched by the Chinese player. He's not eyeing for Song Dynasty just yet. So we may need to see a secondary or a stable being put on the field relatively soon. I doubt he's going to build scouts from this town center, but he could. Go for a lumber camp there. The deer are pretty close by each other, so maybe a good idea to go for 5 scouts to steal the deer. It's easy for Magenta to claim it. We do not have a mercenary house being plotted out here. What mercenaries can you get back here? Mercenary Magadai could have been very fun, as well as he get some Desert Raiders as well. But looks like he's just going for boring mercenary house, not next to trading post. Well, he could always pull it next year and improve the production speed by 50%. Well, no, regardless, not if he goes for these assets. And the not so possible trading post here has Zunch News and War Elephants. So, proxy War Elephant in the back of your opponent's base. That would be interesting, but unlikely. Let's go for a safe venison deposit there. Magenda's putting some walls here. Scout is here. Byzantine player is now going for some longbowmans. This venison deposit is a little bit more exposed, but simple enough for Red to claim. Magenta. Let's see, where is a... Yep, no survival or professional. Fast forward a little bit since both players are in eco phase. Chinese players deploying a handful of spearmen, or not spearmen, archers. Got some longbowmans deployed in the field as well. Palisade walls being established here as well. Spearmen or Limitani now push right forward, gets a good damage on those on that villager. Chinese villager does go down. Spearman gets some good volleys there. He is not paying close enough attention there. Loses a scout needlessly. Chinese archers advancing. My apologies. Golden Horn Tower now being established. Good volleys there. Astronomical clock tower will be built as well. Looks like Red will get his landmark up and going before Magenta. Magenta's immediately going for a monk to grab some relics. Chinese players point out some lancers. Scout will spot that villager, but start shanking him now. Scout heading back up north. We do have this force pretty straightforward. Maybe just trying to secure the relic. Yep, just trying to secure the relic. Red has a monk in the field as well. That is a lancer there. This monk's heading up north, but Magenta, nope, that's a scout there. Magenta will pick up this relic. Scout back here. Monk being bitten by the local doggo. Distractionary conversion ritual. Magenta does spot that monk there. Conversion ritual will probably not be successful. Longbow and ripping part either way. Didn't get a chance with the conversion ritual. Magenta has now picked up that relic. Both sides have claimed relic. Magenta's picked up 2 more. Red's picked up the last one. So it's going to be 3 relics from Magenta. Give him a lot of extra olive oil. And just 2 for the Chinese, which could sort out the 2 pagodas. And right now, the Chinese player still just tanked Dynasty. Has not advanced to the song. Looks like this monk will head down here, then to the sacred site. Number of lancers here and a scout. Magenta's going for a basic round of walls there. And Magenta does have a good amount of deer there. He's collecting the berry deposits first to get that olive oil going. Does give him faster resource generation if you go for the included berries as well. Oh, a good idea. Go for berries first. Unless you want only the food, then go for the deer. With everything being walled off of here, eventually, he could also eye for a handful of traders and get some olive oil that way as well. His traders are slightly more efficient. It's like 25 or 20% more efficient. So, Byzantines do have good trade. Good damage there on the Lancers. Local doggo may draw some fire. Local doggo's trying to get the stick from Luntani. And that scout does go down. Lancer should be able to escape on out of there. He does have monks in the field for some health regen. There he is. So fall back to him, get some healing going. Red Scout will be going down. Gold deposit here is almost completely claimed. There's still, of course, two small ones back here. Going for some berries. Barbican in the Sun now being deployed in the field. He will finally advance to the Song Dynasty. It is currently being deployed. Nice to take a volley there from the longbowman. There's a good number of longbowmen on the field right at the moment. Another 5 more on the way. Barbican in the Sun being deployed out right there. Just being a decent defense structure will help compound with this town center, the capital. Secondary town center has been deployed over here as well. So the Chinese villager production will increase by 200% to 250%. It says it's supposed to increase the production rates by 33% if I remember correctly by the description. But that clearly says 15 where the base is 20 seconds, so that is 25% faster producing speed rather than 33%. The Lancers, a good number of Lancers there, nothing over Luntani does lose a scout, which is actually important. Chinese player does have a very good number of nested bees, a hive of bees as well. Perfect item gets all the longbowmen. He has 2 queues of longbowmen queued on up. So soon he'll have about 50 longbowmen. Outpost here. A volley there on the Lancers. We do have a single cataphract now in the field. Nothing too significant, honestly. We still have the leftover archers from the early game. A very rare unit, honestly, for the Chinese deploy in the field. Archers. Because most of the time they just go straight for the Zun Chinus, but he did not reach Song Dynasty, so didn't have access to Zun Chinus. Because I always forget the fact that Chinese need access, need Song Dynasty to get the Zun Chinus because, well, most people just rush out Song Dynasty. The times where it's like, oh, they didn't have access to it is sometimes they have to remember that. Of the 4 Dynasty units, only the Palace Guard doesn't require any unique Dynasty. Maybe that's just the Tang Dynasty unit. Yeah, let's go with that. It's the Tang Dynasty unit, the Palace Guard. Or good to say that's the Imperial official. Oh well. Both sides being aggressive. Both sides going to try to close out the game, so it could result in a base race situation. If that is the case, I don't expect the game to last much longer. Horsemen and Lancers pretty forward. Got quite a bit of choke point there. Good number of maintaining there to defend with, as well as some Varangian Guard. Some of these walls have gone down. Good number of Varangian Guard and a very good number of Longbowmans. Currently, there's 55 Longbow in the field. Red's arm is just 30. And this is also a problem as well. Olive oil units do not count. So, look at that. If army value is 7,330, even though his opponent has more than triple the numbers, because olive oil units do not count. Offhand math. Maxwell Longbone costs 90. It says 94 resources each, but I think it just costs 90, right? So 90 times 50. If my offhand math is incorrect, if you do 90 times 10, that'd be 900. Divide that by 2, which is 450. Add a bit more. I'm just going to round up to. Oh, that would be 9,000, 4,500. I'm going to round up 5,000. I'm just going to add 5,000. It's probably about 10,000 versus 8,500. And that's my horrible offhand math. Which seems about right. After all, we got mostly Lancers, which is basically triple the cost of Illuminati and or Longbowmen, and a good number of these Clock Tower Nested Bees, which plus 20 populations here, so it's effectively 55 versus 121. And they, of course, are 600 each as well. So I do believe the Byzantine player does have a higher army value. But he's actually approaching the pop cap. When he gets the pop cap, he really needs to be a bit more aggressive, because at this point in time, his opponent's quality could outbeat his quantity. Because then eventually the quality will match his quantity. Good hit there by the Nested Beast. Lancers, of course, getting not great engagement here, but Longbowmen on the back line. Not something they're focusing down all of these units there. These Nested Beasts have taken a lot of splash damage so far. And Lancers slowly being whittled on down. Nested Beast fires a very good volley there. Takes out a good number of Longbowmans. They're going to fall back. Took quite a bit of damage there. But right now, Magenta's arm is mostly composed of these Longbowmen. She does have adequate counter, even though they're pretty all wounded. Foreign engineering company now being deployed out by Magenta. That, of course, giving the arrow volley research on his Longbowman. That should be very handy. Lance Connects, they don't get anything. Don't think they get anything. And the last item is a Streltsy. The walls are going on up. Help to lock down that flank. Looks like Pumbaa's Kuna Matata is being disturbed. Does score a villager, no textiles. And looks like there's not enough surface area for these other two villagers. Outpost automatically attacking. Poorly. It'll take forever. Being fortified there. Great gatehouse being deployed in the field. And it's actually going to be incorporated into a wall. What heresy is this? Let's be honest. When's the last time you've seen the Great Gatehouse actually be part of a wall? Lancer does get some strikes here on these villagers. Takes out that one. So 2 of them looks like they're down to this Lancer. It's a good charge attack there. His opponent does have textiles. Oh, could finish off that one. Varangian Guard distracting. Yeah, that villager should have gone down. We do now have the elite contracts being researched, of course. And against the Great Gatehouse, maybe best go for the quick power in the Royal Cannon. Gets a pretty good volley there. It's effectively a times 2 pre-Nested Bee nerfed Nested Bees. So it does have the full 13 damage per arrow. And And of course has a burst attack of 16, which is basically 2 nested bees. Just push forward over here, but he has no siege unit in this region. Does not improve siege engineers either. So this could be the fact because I have red technically as selected player, so I don't know if he has access to siege engineers. But he will find the walls. Yep, he just now spotted the walls. He has no scout in this region. That's why he had to get the point blank. Soldiers will go down there, battering down those various structures. Red has some outposts up here that can help harass traders and provide some good spotting. Don't need to upgrade that one. We now got the ferocious speed being researched, various other resources from elite ranking guard. He's going for the royal cannon, no hui hui pows. Well, still the song Dizzy has a massive stone stockpile, so maybe go for a keep or two. He's going to be very far away from gaining the Yuan dynasty, let alone the Ming dynasty. Outposts almost destroyed. Do now have the Taiwan being researched by Magenta. And he's able to claim this large gold deposit. Red actually still has a decent amount of gold in his reserves. At least 5,000 gold he can still collect at home. Magenda's doing a good job putting the gold on the map. Red may need to start progressing towards this gold deposit. He has plenty of stone for it, enough for 2 keeps. That can help him keep that gold deposit. Maybe he can go for a round of stone walls in front of it. Excuse me. I think 2 stone walls would probably be a cheaper, more effective solution than putting keep 2 up here as well, either way. You can also try to branch out a bit of stone walls there. If you get some stone walls here, it'll help him lock down traversement going north and south as well. Yeah, and that would probably be cheaper than going for a keep to protect that gold deposit. Elite arm tech's now on the way for the Byzantine player. Red is going for some elite palace guards. Most is a siege army, or pretty much entirely a siege army. Serpentine gunpowder is probably a good call in this situation. We may need to see chemistry for the Chinese player. I don't think there's university on the field. I'm trying to scan for one now. That is a monastery. A lot of barracks back here. A lot of granaries here. Filled with things that are not grain. All 6 sites captured by Magenta. Going for more Royal Cannon. Or, no, that's probably still the same Royal Cannon. He's at Pop Cap. He's not been aggressive enough being at Pop Cap. Chinese player just now reached Pop Cap. Has 134 villagers. Does have Battle Hardened. No elite army tactics just yet. villagers trying to be hacked apart there. Magenta doesn't actually have too many villagers at the moment as well. He does have a secondary town center. So 71 versus 134. He could actually eye for a bit of trade. There's another way to get more villagers on the field, or civilians, I should say. After all, his trade will also provide him with olive oil. You can go get olive oil from food and gold. Royal cannon now deployed in the field. Imperial Palace, the Chinese person advanced to the Yuan dynasty, doesn't need the benefits of Song dynasty anymore. And going to the Yuan dynasty does give him access to the Fire Lancer. It's all these longbowmen. Fire Lancer may be a pretty good option. They do have bonus versus range, right? They have less armor than horsemen. I think they still retain pretty good bonus versus range. Plus they have really, really high torch damage to make even the Mongols very jealous. And now we do have Ancient Techniques, improving its collection rate by 12%, and potentially 16% later on. Those pushing forward, trying to establish a keep here, but that's simply not going to be a possibility. Villagers may just need a tap move down here. Going to try to torch it down, do some damage there. There is 16 villagers, 15 villagers, not to get the keep fully garrisoned. Round of palace guard pushing over there. And the bombards taking some severe damage. These royal cannons see severe damage to the Great Gatehouse, which has the same range as royal cannons. Like I said, a weekly POW would have been much better. Weekly POW is the strongest trebuchet in the game. And not to mention it has the highest range, so it's like 18 range. Something absurd. Palace guard trying to push forward, and just trying to pull out some walls there. We have this keep still fighting, 8 out of 15 inside. Got some longbowmen engaging this siege workshop, drawing some fire for red. Red does not have any range damage, so these arrows are not doing any extra damage. Does have now a cannon upgrade. Got some palace guard on the back line as well, just causing issues for Magenta. Well, yeah, the Yuan dynasty, they move really fast, almost as fast as knights and lancers, which is pretty good. Royal cannon gains severe damage onto the keep. It looks like it will go down. Keep has gone down, but one longbowman remains. Palace guard reigns more villagers, and Magenta still is having trouble with villager numbers. Red has Carosity over here as well. Palace guards have one could push forward and engage that longbow. Got some more villagers heading up there. Keep Magenta's going to climb the air of keep. Gold here being collected up. Red's going to be finishing off this gold deposit. I think Magenta grabbed half of it. And Red's going for some proxy barracks and siege workshops there. Magenta may not have vision of this. And the keep is built probably will, but I think at this moment in time does not. There's a siege line for Red. Palace guard straight forward. The palace guards and battalions should knock over that keep no problem. And now we've got a large number of elite cataphracts. He's been using all these olive oils for supplementary longbow. Now he's going to mix in some elite cataphracts. So red needs to perhaps get out some crossbowmen and or spearmen to help deal with them. Villagers being hacked apart there. The reds constantly hitting these villagers has been causing issues for magenta as well. It's probably just an animation bug. They're slicing part of that outpost. The base damage is 20 damage. It looks like, yeah. The torch damage was 21. It was doing 21 damage. So it was fortified, so that's stone armor. I'm not sure. Red just has all of these barracks and backline causing issues. Magenta may spot this now. Red just being everywhere just causes so many issues. Hollow Scars push way forward. This area has the T has been crossed. We got a good number of longbowmen as well as some Scarlet deployed on the field. The Scarlet do have serpentine gunpowder. Which I love how it shows like their melee attack first now. Which maybe a little bit bug. Shows like 63 melee damage. Here comes the nest of bees, annihilates the formation of the longbowmen. And the Scarlet goes down as well. Roll cans firing away. Here comes some cataphracts. There's some lance connects mixed on in as well. Lance connects are pretty nice. And now looks like all these necessities will go down to the cataphracts. It's going to be a massive loss. Trying to go for some lancers. Elite the lance spawn field. They do have extra movement speed. Cataphracts going straight for the nest of bees. We do have those trying to repair them on up. Got the great gatehouse trying to protect them as well. Pretty good volley there by the great gatehouse. They will escape beyond the gate. Most difficult one. Batter ram now pulled on the field. Pushes his way forward. And we still got a lot of red stuff here. He's also taking time to build some patterns back line. This is one thing I like to do as well. If you have a couple units that peeled on off, just have them build batterings in their opponent's base. It causes so many issues. Magenda's just been so focused on taking out these individual Pal Scar. Look at the destroyed value, 36,000 versus 13,000, but then again, all of our units are not counted to that, so never mind. Pretty good volley there by the Nest of Bees. It's more generous than Mangonels, so it's actually decent versus all of these units. And he's taking some pretty big hits there. They're pretty synced up, so dodging is a bit more possible. Gets a volley there, but it does interrupt with being minimum range. And now the cataphracts manage to push their way through via trample. And all those Nest of Bees are going on down. Palace Scars, however, everywhere. Magenta still in the 70s when it comes to villager numbers. Alright, good number of roll cannons. Imperial Palace will be going down. It is also a lighthouse, so it is somewhat of a loss. But these royal cannons will have the same range as the Great Gatehouse. The Great Gatehouse can defend itself in this situation. Takes a pretty good volley there. Gonna try out damage it. He does have a lot of extra health at the moment. But Taking a pretty good volley there, and that single limiting drew a massive volley there. Red did not manly target the Great Hay House, and now it is down. If when a manly target it, he may have actually saved himself. Red has a massive number of villagers there, which could be taken out. They can also hide on top of the wall, seconds away from the cavalry. A number of spearmen here. Right now, they're hardened spearmen, not even veteran spearmen. Veteran spearmen now on the build queue. These are volleys in the Barbican Sun. Barbican Sun? I still don't know how to pronounce it, like I don't know how to do it with many things. Red's veterans just pushing way forward. Magenta's does not let full too much population space. Landmark victory, 3 out of 6. And we've got more batteries being pushed over here. We also got Imperial Official trying to supervise the stone collection. Okay. Villagers are creeping their way forward. Not enough stone for a... Oh, he had enough stone for a keep. Got a good number of veteran spearmans push way forward. Lancers here. SCP's firing away. Got a very large number of cataphracts. Product of the Sun has gone down. The capital could be under fire next. And the thing as well, Red's landmarks located here, here, and here. This is the last 3 remaining landmarks, all pretty close by to each other. So Red's about to get Annihilation victor, lose to Annihilation. He is doing some great work at taking out some of these villagers. And over here as well, Red's counterattack is good, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Capital under a serious fire. Elite Spearman research almost complete. He needs to get some villagers nearby the Hero Academy or the Lord.agion clock tower to start getting repairs ready. And maybe an ambush spawn of some Palace Guard over here. He has plenty of food, wood, and gold, and population space. I think this is the biggest problem right now. Red's not queuing up units here to engage these forces. These cannon are his biggest threat at the moment. He takes the cannon, he should be fine, but... And that's Annihilation. This is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.